Ta-da! Some of you know that I've been rebuilding my large-scale 3D printer. I had a catastrophic failure, lots of problems. So it just ended up redesigning and reworking a lot of it. The main thing was also a lot of rewiring. This is basically the wires to run my stepper drivers, which I didn't like, but it was too confusing for me to actually get in there and change them around. So I have ordered a Duet expansion board for the steppers. So I'm awaiting that. But here's where I'm at today. I got the bed mounted. I got some 3D printed, well, I guess the one that I was working on yesterday. That part's on there, so the bed's all mounted and ready to go. I cleaned up the wires a little bit on the head. Those of you who know me know that I'm not really a super clean wire guy because, well, I'm gonna have to replace them anyways, or replace the parts anyways. So what I've done in this case is I actually used a Cat 5 breakout board, so that way I can run my BL Touch, my fan, and my thermistor all go through there. Heater gets its own wire, and the stepper driver gets it, or the stepper motor gets its own big wire through the little wire loom there. Other than that, there's some of my wiring. This little guy right there, that's actually the 20 or the 48 to 24 volt board or converter, because I just wanted to run one power supply instead of two power supplies. While I was at all of this work, I decided that I was going to change the way that my heated bed was. The heated bed's kind of new to this guy. It was not really an afterthought, I just didn't know or know how to get a heater this size. But I was able to get one a couple months back. Then I got a big old giant aluminum plate and just kind of did it that way. But right now I'm waiting for a solid state relay to show up to handle the AC current. Instead of using two of these guys, I decided I was going to just use a solid state relay and actually use the Duet, so I'm kind of excited about that. That's a big change. This is really the biggest change right here. I switched to an all-in-one type of system for both the Y and the Z. The X already had that. I wish I would have just done the rest of the ones all at once, but you know, you live and you learn. So instead of having basically all of that on there, this is where the catastrophic failure was. Basically, my X or my Y axis broke and caused the Z to miss the bed when I was homing it. I stepped away for a minute and kabamo. Found stepper motors on the floor, falling over, and all sorts of stuff. So I decided I wanted to really strengthen that part of it up. These NEMA 23 motors, this one's a small one, but the Z's are big, and the Y is actually like a 500 ounce motor, so it's ginormous. The last time I had a failure, I actually extended my rails here because I never was able to quite get the full 1,000 millimeters on the Y-axis, because I bought 1,000 millimeter, you know, rails and everything, and then I forgot that, you know, you have to space things out on the bed. So after I got that spaced out, I had a lot more movement, and that movement caused more problems. So anyways, here we are today, just kind of rewiring this whole bad boy up, cleaning up the wires, running them, routing them, Right now I'm basically just waiting for that solid state relay and the expansion board for the Duet. But there it is, nice clean. So really excited. This thing's really stiff now. It's always been a little bit wobbly, but I stiffened it up quite a bit. Basically did a big giant rework. Anyways, thanks for watching. This is Denver 3D Printing, and we're out.